Hello, my name is Adam Richmond. I'm an osteopath and I'm the owner of the Lacemarket Clinic here in Nottingham. If you're thinking about coming down here for an appointment, one of the first things you probably want to know is the differences between our practitioners. And the most important thing there is that we only have people here who take a holistic approach. So we do not split patients by body parts. It's not that as an osteopath I treat bones and joints, and as a physiotherapist they treats movement patterns. We all look at the whole body and the way we think about the body. So I would treat pain where the symptoms seem to be coming either from nerves or from muscles or from joints, or we'll look at movement patterns, movement dysfunction, that sort of thing. We'll take a holistic look, and that would be true of the physiotherapists that work here. And although we don't have any chiropractors at the moment, any chiropractors in the future would come in with that sort of mindset. So that's an important thing. Obviously our sports massage therapists are a little bit less experienced, but also do take that holistic mindset. So a better way to think about who you should see is probably more about the level of experience you feel you need. If you feel you just need a bit of a loosening up, then probably one of our sports massage therapists would be the right option. If you feel you need a more experienced eye to guide, to answer the question, what is going on? Why is this pain lasting so long? It doesn't seem to be making sense. Then one of the more experienced people, myself or a senior associate, would be more appropriate. And then I think that brings us to another question, which is how I try to differentiate this clinic from other small musculoskeletal therapy clinics in Nottingham. That is that most small therapy clinics work under a brand. You'll have one brand and then you'll have a number of therapists working in there under that brand, and it's not clear that those therapists are self-employed. Usually they are, but usually they're working under a big brand, and the owner of the clinic will be pushing them to maintain a uniform brand identity. Whereas here I push the autonomous nature. My associates are all self-employed, and the reason for that is when I first started, nobody told me what to do, and you learn a lot when you've got to figure things out for yourself rather than when people tell you what to do. So I will support my associates and help them to, if they've got a few questions about a client, then we will sort of discuss them and I will suggest ideas. But I will never tell an associate, you must do this, this and this, because this is the Lacemarket Clinic way. Actually, the Lacemarket Clinic way is you take ownership for your patients, for your clients, and you do your best for them. And that will often mean you've got to think outside the box. And that means I cannot tell you what you do. You just have to think about it. And I like this approach because it means that you get more powerful practitioners, and it sorts out the business. Healthcare is a business, and that is an interesting problem because making money off healthcare can be an ethical stumbling block. So the way we try and do our best about that here is about taking personal responsibility. Drive my associates to be the best they can possibly be. That way the business looks after itself because you get good word of mouth. I encourage my associates to have their own websites, to have their own Google profiles where people can leave Google reviews for them, and help them become autonomous practitioners completely in their own right, so that they could easily leave and set up next door. And then that presents me with a problem that they might leave and set up next door. But actually, me retaining good associates is a much better problem than me thinking about the brand and how do I bring in more clients for this brand. Actually, by just having really good practitioners, the business looks after itself and it's ethical, rather than having a brand and doing marketing and discount offers and sales techniques and stuff like that. No, what we want to do is we want to push the quality of our therapists, the quality of our treatment, and then the business looks after itself. So I hope that helps you understand a little bit more about Lace Market Clinic, how we differentiate ourselves within the clinic and how we differentiate ourselves within the Nottingham area from other clinics. If you have any questions and want to get in touch, please don't hesitate. The call centre mans the phones most of the time. They will deal with basic inquiries, booking appointments and things like that. If you want a bit more information, then they'll take a message and we will get back to you. So I hope that helps. My name's Adam Richmond here at the Lace Market Clinic, where we don't just work behind your back. Thank you.